So this game is called The Drifter. It's a demo of an upcoming game. It's a horror, pixel art, thriller, 2D point and click. Alright, let's go.
I jumped the car back in Breaker's Cut.
That's voice acting, wasn't expecting it.
Told myself I'd never come back. But well, shit. Here I am. This must be me. Damn.
Damn.
Told Annie I'd come. Don't know how she tracked down my number. My strong, big sister. Crying into the phone. Ah, well. It's moving slightly. I stood to pull back the tarp. Poor old guy had hardly stirred the whole trip, sleeping off one thing or another.
Your fella helped me here when I hop on.
Everything I need's in there, so not much. My phone, wallet, change of undies and shaving kit so I can freshen up when I need to. Plus the suit I'd borrowed for the funeral.
Nothing made by that I can use right now.
Okay, time to ditch this old girl. I pull at the door, and it doesn't budge. Great.
Great.
I grab the tarp.
Why? Items here. Wait, how do I select this shit?
Putting my back into it this time, I strain against the frame. Ain't getting that open without some help.
I need to wake this guy up.
Give me a hand with this door. He mutters something under his breath, continues snoring.
Nah.
Familiar skyline peeks through the vents of the old reefer. City hasn't changed much in the last 5 years. Jeez, what am I gonna say to Sarah? Hey, sorry about, disappearing for half a decade.
Huh.
Jesus.
So, how do I use my stuff?
Maybe I can shake the old fella awake.
I'm trying.
Bending down,
I have to keep trying, okay.
I fall back as the iron bar whistles past my face. Hey, watch it!
Quiet! You'll get us killed again!
You've lost it, mate.
You have to help!
He glances to the side, listening.
You're right. Tried that. It's no use.
What?
Think!
He continues muttering under his breath.
He's ripping that hung forever, his life depends on it.
Look, put it down.
I'll put it through your skull! Think!
He returns to muttering to himself, eyes darting about wildly. The guy's got a screw loose. Don't fancy my chances trying to grab that bar.
But I don't know what to do here now. Oh, I can... Oh, I selected it with the mouse wheel. Click empty space to unequip.
I throw the tarp over the raving man, wrestling him to the ground.
Dad, get it off! You don't know what you're doing!
I gotta get out of here.
You mean?
I ponder giving the old guy a belt, but he can't do any harm all tangled up like that.
I think up here.
I'm sure I could get it open if I wanted, but the door would be easier.
Oh, will it be?
I jam the bar into the frame, lean into it. The door gives way.
Well, what was the hatch for then?
Sudden, blinding light stabs at my eyes. I spin back behind the door. The old guy, having finally freed himself, is caught like a rabbit in headlights.
What have you done?
Ah, shit. Security. The man looks around frantically. Relax, I've been caught freight hopping before and talked my way out of it. Hey, we're with Western Rail. Jesus, what the hell?
You've got to break the cycle! I can't...
Oh, God!
Can I close the door?
Shit. Squinting into the light, I glimpse silhouettes of armed men, waiting and watching. Can't make out who they are, but not Metro security, that's for sure.
Can I use him somehow?
Bullets shatter past me as I dive across the doorway.
Oh, I just dive. Okay, I can dive. And I can come here.
Grabbing my pack, I throw open the hatch and leap into the blackness on the far side of the train. Then I'm tumbling down a steep siding. Concrete rushing up to
I like
meet
the
me.
voice acting. He's so enthusiastic about the situation. Holy shit. Chapter 1. Welcoming party.
I lie there looking at the sky, trying to process what just happened. I hear the distant sound of sirens, and above me, shouts, doors slamming, tires on gravel. Then silence. At least my phone's not busted. I pick it up, screen flashing a blurry photo of my sister. Annie?
Mick, hey.
Yeah, hey.
How you doing? You in town yet? Can't wait to catch up.
Sure.
Jeez, Mick, you
Yeah.
some enthusiasm? We've got a funeral to plan.
Same irrepressible Annie.
You in town yet? When are you getting here? We need to go through Mum's things, find some photos for the wake. Did Uncle Phil call you?
No? Did I need to...
Ah, never mind. You're staying at ours tonight, yeah? Have the address?
Yeah, off Cooper Street, right?
No, Mick. Jesus, we moved like over a year ago.
Oh, sorry. Angry beeps from my phone.
Gotta
What?
break out of that head of yours, Mick. Talk to Sarah?
Annie, my phone's gonna run out.
Jesus, she's gonna be at the funeral, you know. You still haven't talked to her.
I can't. Just tell me your address. My battery.
I know it's hard for you, but you're gonna have to face her.
Annie, your address.
Okay, sorry, I know I shouldn't push you, but...
I look down at my dead phone. Shit. No idea what her address is. How am I supposed to remember they'd moved? Ugh. Better find a way to ring her back. Pack must have caught something sharp on the way down. Ripped her right open.
Oh.
I fish out my phone's charge cable.
Oh, I can charge my cell phone.
Worth
Nice.
salvaging. Bill, is that you?
Mick, what are
Really?
you doing here?
I know
Bill
this
used to
guy.
hang out around the shelter where Sarah worked. Known him since I was a kid. Back for a funeral. Mum died.
Oh, Mick, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Long time coming. She'd been sick for a while.
You don't sound okay.
No, I thought
I
really
don't know.
bad. As I've heard those shots up.
I'm a bit shaken up, to be honest. Just been shot at up on the railway.
Jesus, really? Thought that was some kids playing with fireworks. So what, some trigger-happy Met officers?
Couldn't be. They left when they heard sirens.
Jesus, Mick.
Yeah. I don't know.
Cell phone?
Hey, can I borrow your phone? I'm meant to stay at my sister's tonight, but my battery's dead and I don't have her address.
Of course. Got her number?
Shit.
Look it up?
It'll be unlisted. Could call her practice, but she wouldn't be back in until after the funeral. Fuck. What am I gonna do?
I wonder what Bill's doing
You're
now
not
here.
staying at the pit anymore? The Pitt Street Homeless Support Centre. I'd ended up there as a kid. It's where I met Sarah.
She had to shut it down, man.
Oh shit. Why?
Oh, you should know more than me. Surely Sarah told you.
Sarah, my wife. I guess ex-wife now? I haven't talked to her in a long time. Since, you know.
Oh, right. Jeez. Sorry, Mick.
So many details
It's
I don't
alright.
know yet. So. Oh, I
Good
didn't.
evening, sir. My name's Angela Grace. I write for the Herald. Can I ask your name? Okay, well, you don't have to tell me. Anyway, I really want to find out what it's like out here for you homeless.
Unbelievable.
Excuse me. Hello?
Leave the poor guy alone. He's clearly asleep.
Oh, hi. My name's Angela Grace. I write for the Herald. Can I ask your name?
No. Kid like this shouldn't be out here. Not your problem, Mick.
I missed stuff here there.
Let's see what the damage is.
Can you take
Electrics
something?
look okay. Smashed radiator and a little low on wiper fluid. It's not going anywhere, but it should start. It stinks of petrol. They must have siphoned some to try and torch it. I glance around inside. No keys, but the lighter socket catches my eye. I think my phone charger has an adapter that'd fit.
Oh,
Should see if my charger will fit the lighter socket.
there. No?
Should see if my charger will fit the lighter socket.
There.
I toss
Okay.
the cigarette lighter and plug my phone into the socket. Nothing.
Oh.
Might only charge while the engine's running, and the keys aren't in the ignition. God damn it.
Oh. Do you have a way here? Can you run? No, I cannot run.
Shake the can. Slosh of petrol at the bottom.
There's nothing I can use. I got some petrol though.
I know my way around a car, but not enough to hotwire one. It'd take a special kind of stupid for a joyrider to hold onto the keys though. Might find them around here somewhere.
Oh, can I use this here?
Metallic smell of old petrol stings my nostrils as it glugs
But I
into
will
the
need
tank.
the keys after this. Do you have the
What's with
keys?
the car?
Kids joyriding, I guess. Can't even torch a car properly. Still, it's my own private suite until they cut it off, eh?
They leave the keys?
Yeah. Need 'em?
Sure, might be able to charge my phone. Bill fishes the keys from one of his many pockets. Thanks.
Oh, there we go.
Leaning in, I try the key. The red charging light on my phone blinks on, but then the engine splutters and dies.
Oh, come
Still
on.
not firing. Better check the engine again. Okay, there must be something wrong under here. Sounded like no fuel was getting through.
Oh, didn't I try the fuel already?
Still can't see anything wrong. The can's empty now. Should be enough in the tank though. Think I need help with this engine. Mind hopping in?
Sure.
Oh, what a nice guy.
Okay, try it now. The engine turns over, and I see fuel stream from a hose beneath. Ah, here it is.
What's the problem?
Tear in the fuel line between the pressure regulator and injectors. Damn, gonna need a replacement.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Have no idea what cars.
Thanks, Bill. I really shouldn't get involved, but...
Now back here.
Hey, so...
Hi.
Right, what are you doing down here?
I write for the Herald. I really want to find out what it's like out here for you homeless.
You
You homeless, yeah.
God help me. Okay, look, I'm not homeless, so...
Oh, great. That's great. So how long have you been staying out here, Mr.
Carter, and I'm not staying out here. Jesus, will you put that thing away?
Sorry. Just a few questions.
No!
Kinda want to talk to her though.
You'll hear about the shooting. She looks up sharply.
Shooting? What shooting?
Don't get involved, Mick. Nothing. Must have misheard.
No, I'm interviewing about all these homeless going missing. That or going crazy.
Right. Another college kid thinks they could fix people.
Yeah.
Don't suppose you have a portable phone charger?
No. Wait, you have a phone?
Yeah? Guess you think just because I don't have a place to stay, I don't have a phone.
Well, I don't...
Everyone has a phone, lady. Hey, I need a bit of hose or tubing. Seen anything like that?
I don't think so. Can I ask, how do you use it? Might be a good bit of gritty detail for my piece. What users like yourself resort to get their fix, you know?
Unbelievable. I'll leave him be.
He's been through enough.
Loose panel on the side. I kick it open. I could use that hose for the car. Come on, you asshole! Bloody thing's screwed in there too tight.
With this help?
I glance up.
Oh,
Kid's holding an oversized hunting knife like it's a snake. Jesus. What are you doing carrying a knife like that?
You know, protection.
Jeez. All that's gonna do is get you stabbed. What's wrong with a whistle or pepper spray or something?
I can look after myself.
Whatever.
what
Can
do
I
you
borrow
want?
it?
Yeah, you
Well, if you
too.
can answer my questions.
Ugh, God help me. Fine.
Great.
It's annoying in a
So,
funny way.
Mr.
Carter,
Right. So, Mr. Carter, what led you to be living down here?
I'm not.
So,
Look, maybe I don't mind living rough. Maybe I prefer it to being tied down. But I work, I have places I can stay, I'm fine. Next question.
okay, well, surely you've noticed the recent spate of disappearances, not to mention the mental illness-related violent crimes.
I'll stop you there. No, haven't heard a thing.
You going to help me or not?
Ugh, maybe I should ask Bill.
Alright. What is this? The reporter is asking about mental illness. The reporter wants to know about people going missing to know what she's talking about. Okay.
Look, Angela was it? Go home to your warm bed. No one here has any reason
Give
to
me
talk
the
to you.
knife first
I know
though.
that. I'm not stupid.
She thrusts her hand into her pocket, pulls out a hotel-sized bottle of rum.
Got a whole bunch. You look like you could use something to drink.
Wow, about as sensitive as I'd expect from a rich city kid.
Well,
Give me
what
some
do
booze.
you want?
Nothing. Just quit with the presumptuous attitude. These are people, not your high school project.
I'm 24, and you're one to talk. Patronizing asshole.
Whatever.
Whatever. Bill, I need help. So, people missing?
Maybe a dumb question, but why is it so quiet down here?
Melingi.
Mulinji.
What?
Shadowy figures with burning eyes. Taking people in the night. Folks calling them Melingi.
Right.
Well, that's the story going round. People have been going missing, but it's been a cold winter. I think that's all there is to it.
He shrugs.
Mention something about the pit closing down. Wonder
Hey,
if it's
Bill.
real.
You noticed people acting weird recently?
Well, I mean, yeah. You heard about the pit.
All right. They shut it down?
Yeah, well, I was helping Sarah out there. She let me stay when there was a spare bed.
That's Sarah for you.
But people on the street been getting crazy, eh?
Nothing new.
Not like this, Mick. Everyone's scared. Solid blokes, you know? Fine one day. Next day, they're going nuts. Sarah ended up in hospital.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, she's all right, but couldn't keep the place open.
I should have been there for her. Like she needed more reason to hate me. Some bad new gear people getting into?
I don't know, Mick. I think this is something else, eh?
I asked around and it does seem there's something to what you're saying.
I knew it.
Just stories getting shared. Shadowy demons with glowing eyes that drag people off in the night. Melingi, they're calling them.
Interesting.
Nonsense is what it is. Typical tweaker shit. You want to publish that? Be my guest. I tell her what Bill said about the pit, and reluctantly, what I'd seen in the rail car.
Thanks, this is great stuff.
Just keep my name out of it. Look, I answered your questions. Can I use that knife or what?
Yeah, give it to me.
alright.
She hands it to me warily. You can have it back if you like, but honestly, you're more likely to get stabbed with it than without.
I guess.
Look, you seem alright, kid. Go talk to Bill. Old guy out there. He loves a good yarn.
Oh, thanks.
I cringe at what Bill will think as she bounces off to talk to him.
Alright.
Bloody thing's screwed in there too tight.
Go.
Got it.
Can you go to the right? To the far right? Nothing to do here. Oh,
Hello?
they're off.
The keys are gone. My charger.
Ah,
Get off me! Ah!
Bill? What are you doing, Bill?
Let
No, this is
me
not
go!
Bill.
The hell? What's going on? Jesus, they look like SAS or something.
A man waits in the boat, all in black. Do we have anything? What is this? I have a knife.
They'll see me.
What do I have to do?
This stinky little knife won't do squat against two armed soldiers. He's dragging the reporter to the boat. What do they want with her?
Oh, okay.
Is she actually onto something? I think these are the guys that shot the old-timer up at the railway. Shadowy figures with burning eyes.
Oh, these are the guys. The Mulinji.
Shove from behind. Wait!
Aww. So was he supposed to do anything?
Sudden icy cold shocks me awake. Frozen. Can't move. Can't feel. I see only blackness. I struggle, gasp in panic, and the blackness fills my lungs. Then I have no breath to scream.
Knife, knife, knife,
I
knife!
try to fight it. Oh God, I try. But the ice in my lungs coils its way to my brain.
No!
And I know that I am dying. The cold blackness falls away, leaving only nothing. And I know, somehow, I am dead. But then, every neuron of my brain firing all at once, tearing apart, twisting out in all dimensions, then contracting, speed of light, back into nothing. Sudden icy cold shocks me awake. The same sensations, only this time I remember to hold my breath.
What?
I can't get my hands free. I manage to work the knife from my back pocket and awkwardly saw through the ropes. Frantic, I feel about, but blinded, I'm helpless.
Oh.
I wrench the sack from my face.
Yeah,
My
that
eyes
first.
sting as I blink through the water, trying to get my bearings. Oh God. I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. My vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I'm barely a quarter way through, and I'm not gonna make it. Hopeless, I return to sawing at my bonds. Black stars dance across my vision, but I keep at it, even as they expand, obliterating consciousness. Then primal impulse fills the vacuum, takes command of my lungs, forces them full of water. Again, I drown.
Drown. So is it because I'm doing it wrong? The first time it looked like it was a story.
Once more, the light.
Oh.
Reality breaking up, reforming, back how it was. But somehow...
So when I die, this happens.
Sudden icy cold shocks me awake. God, what is happening? I've got to get...
Ah, damn it.
I managed to work the... I wrenched the sack from my face.
So what do I need this for?
I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. My vision starts to dim. I'm barely a quarter way through, and I'm not gonna make it. I grab the jerry can as it sinks past. Again, I try to breathe from the can, but I can't get to the air without a lungful of water.
So what?
That won't work. Pushing the tube into the can, I suck the water from it and take a breath. I almost gag on the oily fumes, but I've bought myself a few more seconds.
Oh, there we go. Keep doing
I
it.
return to cutting with renewed strength. At last, the ropes give way. I kick to the surface, glimpse brutalist concrete rising from the chop, and
I
swing
like the
towards
descriptions.
it. Collapsed on
The
the
detailed
embankment,
descriptions. And the words he
shivering in the
uses.
bitter wind. I try to make sense of what's happened. I died. They killed me. but I am no longer
So the
dead.
first death was intentional for the game. The other one was just me doing stupid stuff. Or just not doing the right one. Oh, I like the art. I like the pixel art. End of chapter 1. Do we have more? Or that's the end of the demo? You survived the demo. Now wishlist the full game.
Frozen here. I feel myself returning to the world. But I'm still frozen here.
Alright, that was a drifter. What can I tell you? It was great. It was awesome. I don't know, I'm not too much into point and click games, or every time I have tried a demo, I just like it so much. It was the same with like the Slender one, the Slender Threads. So I like the pixel art. A lot of people are not into pixel art, but I like the details, like how they use the shadows and the lights. And I like all the grotesque details. I like the dark story, the voice acting is fantastic, the story was intriguing. I like how they use the, I don't know if they will have any kind of supernatural impact, but how the autosave works, like every time you die, it will, I don't know what kind of, because they use it, like you die, the character remembers that you died, and somehow comes back. It's really interesting. Everything was interesting. Dialogue, I don't know, I cannot say anything wrong about it. The sound design, everything was great. So that was the Drifter. Yeah, it was great. Nothing else to say about it. Wishlist it on Steam.